Hello and welcome to Cutting Words. I'm Brad Thompson and today we've got Bigby Presents Glory of the Giants. We've got the early access through pre-ordering on dndbeyond.com, and today we're going to take a look at the backgrounds and feats. We've already covered the singular subclass that made it through into this book, the Path of the Giant Barbarian, and now we're going to cover the backgrounds and feat options that are in this book. Alright, let's get this up. Alright, and the reason we talk about backgrounds and feats together is this book has you get a feat in your backgrounds in it. So they're already getting in there with the 2024 Player's Handbook. Rules changes there. The next edition, or whatever they're calling it. So we've got that. So we look at the backgrounds that give you these feats, as well as the feats themselves in this book. Alright. Other than that, there's not that many player options after this. No new spells at all. There are magic items though, so we'll cover those next. Alright, so the section presents two backgrounds. Alright, options linking characters to the ancient magic of giants. We're pretty good if you're playing on dusting off the old Storm King's Thunder adventure, I guess. Connect up to that campaign, because definitely I really enjoyed that campaign. I've run it a few times. And I think definitely one of the things it struggles with is getting players connected and caring about giants. So getting avenues, getting players connected in there could be quite good. Anyway, alright. Giant Foundling background represents a life spent around titanic creatures and their supernatural might. The rune carver background reflects a history of studying the ancient traditions of giants runecraft. Alright, bonus feats. If the DM decides to allow the Giant Foundling and Rune Carver backgrounds, all characters in the campaign gain access to a bonus feat. Huzzah! If you select one of those backgrounds, you gain a bonus feat specified in that background. If the background you chose doesn't provide a feat, you gain a bonus feat of your choice from the following list. These feats appear in the Player's Handbook: Skilled and Tough. You don't get amazing feat, you get 3 skills or a little bit more hit points. That's it. Nothing cool here. No magic initiate for you. Nothing like that. But yeah. Fair and balanced. The Giant Foundling. Cool artwork there. Living amongst the giants. Alright. So though you aren't a giant, you grew up amongst giants. So basically, D&D Beyond highlights there. So basically his background is all about you basically grew up around giants or giant-like creatures and kind of got used to that. So you get intimidation and survival for your proficiencies. You gain languages giant. Shocking, I know. And one language of your choice. You get some equipment there. And you get some origin story table or inspiration for your character there. But you get the feat, Strike of the Giants. You gain the Strike of the Giants feat, which we'll look at soon when we get up to it. That's the free feat there. Building a giant founding character. Some personality traits there. Alright, the Rune Carver. So you dedicate your life to studying runecraft. Whatever that means. Whenever you were taught by a master rune carver or learned by poring over ancient engravings, you can tap into supernatural power held within runes. The art of runecraft was initially crafted by giants, but over time, the practice has been adopted by many peoples. As such, though giant runes are the most commonly used, many rune carvers incorporate symbols from their native languages into the craft. So you get history and perception. Perception's not bad. Asking that. You get one set of artisan's tools. You guessed it, giant language. You get a bunch of equipment there. And each rune carver has a unique style. So you have different rune styles to choose from. And you get into Rune Shaper feat, which is go down the feat section there, is your free feat. Orc rune carver. Pretty cool. Alright. And you got some building rune carver personality traits there. Alright, let's get into these feats. Druid summons a primeval beast. Clearly they went ahead and commissioned art, and I think there's even a miniature for this as well. They commissioned all this, thinking, planning for this Druid subclass. It never made it. But they already commissioned art, I guess. Who knows? Okay, down to the feats. Here we go. It's Rune Shaper. So this is the baso one, the free one you get from the background, the rune cover background. So prerequisites, spellcasting feature, or rune cover background. So you can pick up this feat later if you really want to, I guess, with your feat slot, your precious feat slot, or you get it with the rune cover background. You study the magic of giant runes, granting you the following benefits. Comprehend languages. You learn a comprehend languages spell. You can cast a spell without spending a spell slot. You must finish a long rest before you can cast it this way again. You can also cast a spell using any spell slots you have. But if you're not a ritual caster, then, well, too bad, I guess. Rune magic. You have a number of runes equal to half your proficiency bonus, rounded down, chosen from the rune spells table. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can inscribe each rune you know onto one non-magical weapon, armor, piece of clothing, or other object you touch. You temporarily learn the first level spells that correspond to the runes you inscribed as specified on the rune spells table, and you know those spells until you finish a long rest. When the runes fade, while you're wearing or carrying any rune-marked object, you can cast the spells associated with those runes using any spell slots you have. You can also invoke a rune inscribed on an object you are wearing or carrying and cast its associated spell without expending a spell slot or using material components. Once you cast the spell in this way, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. Your spellcast ability for this feature is Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma, chose when you select this feat. Each time you gain a level, you can replace one of the runes you know with another one from the rune spells table. So when you cast spells away, is that one rune total you get free cast, or each rune you get free cast? Invoke this rune. Once you cast a spell in this way, a spell or a spell? Is that a spell? You can't do so again until you finish a long rest. Unclear. Anyway, so you get a bunch of extra free prepared spells. Is basically the gist of the feat, and you get at least one free cast, maybe more, of the spells you inscribed. And the runes are, you know them, added to the spell list, so you can always cast them with spell slots if you got them. So definitely the feat is better if you do no spell casting. Your rune carver non-spellcaster, which you can get if you got the background. So less good. So you got cloud, get the fog cloud spell. It's okay. It's always funny to do on creatures of true sight. Ah ha ha. Take that. Can't see this. Cloud. Death, inflict wounds. Okay. Dragon, chromatic orb. Enemy, disguise self. Fire, burning hands. Friend, speak with animals. Frost, Armor of Agathis. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. And it's a warlock spell. It's hard to get actually. During speak, it's not on my list, so that's at least right now in this version of the game. That's a good one. All right, Hill, Goodberry. Oh, it's not a bad one either. Longstrider, King, Command, Mountain. You get Entangle. That's a good one too, actually. Yeah. One of the better druid spells. Yeah, let's pick up a few druid spells here that are going to be a druid. Oh, perfect. Stone, got Sanctuary, and Storm, Thunderwave. Alright, some cool spells here. Another of the crazy good ones. So no shield or absorb elements here. That would have been a bit silly. Yeah, definitely a few nice little adds. And yes, again, as a background. Oh my goodness, not bad. If you get it as a background. Taking as a feat slot, probably less so, unless you really wanted one of these spells here on your spell list for some reason. Yeah. So that's a Rune Shaper feat. The other free one. At the background. Prerequisite martial weapon proficiency or giant foundling background. So Strike of the Giants. You have absorbed primeval magic that gives you an echo of the might of giants. We take this feat to choose one of the benefits listed below. Once per turn, we hit a target with a melee weapon attack or ranged weapon attack using a thrown weapon. Not thrown, no longbows here, get out of here. Unless you toss the bow at them. You can imbue the weapon with an additional effect depending on the benefit you choose. Basically, don't be a ranger or something, I guess, and take this feat. Cloud Strike. The target takes an extra D4 under damage, so a little bit extra damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, or you become invisible to it until the start of your next turn, or until immediately after you make an attack roll or cast a spell. That's interesting. I've never seen them do that before, where it's like you become visible just to that creature. That's new. That could be sneaky good because, like, as opposed to being like the blinded or something like that, this is invisible to them. So it's not really a condition that, like, say, a lot of monsters will be immune to or anything, because it's not a condition. It's just, as far as you're concerned, I have the invisible condition on me. So that's yeah, it's an interesting way of doing it. They're very interesting. I suppose if enemies still got true sight, they got true sight. What are you gonna do about it? But yeah, very interesting. Flame Strike, just good old fire. Ah, fire. Take an extra D10 fire damage. So that's it. It does what says in the tin. Fire Strike. I burn them with some fire. That's it. Hey, there it works. Frost Strike. I feel like I guess there's different elements with the strike on the end, or different giant type with the strike on the end. Could be a bit more creative maybe with the names. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Just using simple. Frost Strike. The target takes an extra 1d6 cold damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or its speed is reduced to 0 till the start of your next turn. Okay. Well, yeah, extra damage. It's okay damage. And reducing enemy speed to 0 could be sneaky good in like chase scenes and things like that, or maneuvering around. Hill Strike. The target takes an extra 1d6 of the weapon's type. Because damage type is hill. Whatever damage the weapon was doing anyway. Okay. Target is a creature, must succeed on a strength saving throw or have the prone condition. Aha. Knock 'em prone. That's pretty good. Take that. It's like have half speed and advantage to hit. That's probably better than Frost. Go Hill. Go Hill Giants. Who says you're the worst Giants? Go you. I mean, you just had to say you're drawing the power of Hill Giants into you. Great. They're the not most glamorous of Giants, are they? Anyway, Stone Strike. The target takes an extra d6, 1d6, force damage. Some good damage there. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet from you in a straight line. That could be quite funny. That with the Crusher feat. Suddenly the enemy just flies back like 15 feet. Hopefully there's a pool of lava behind them or something, some hazard. That's always fun. I end up pushing enemies into hazards game. Storm Strike. Target takes an extra 1d6 lightning damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or has disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of your next turn. So it takes extra d6 lightning damage. Yeah, and disadvantage. Okay. It's kind of like, yeah, you shock them into having disadvantage. Okay. The saving throw DC for these effects equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength or constitution modifier. Oh, good, you can choose which one to use. You can use this feat a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus and regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So if you're getting out of the gate, you get 2 uses a day basically. Hey, it's a cute little amount of extra damage, I think, and a little extra effect. Not bad for a free background feat. Again, you can take it as a feat slot if you really want. You really want to. Probably not worth it. It's definitely a level 1 feat, as it were. Alright, Now we have the level 4 feats. All the feats you can get from 4 and upwards. And they had the prereqs. They kind of upgrade versions of taking Strike of the Giants. So first we have Ember of the Fire Giant. So 4th level, Strike of the Giants, Fire Strike option chosen for the feats is upgrading your Fire Giant power. You manifest a fiery combat embellic of Fire Giants, granting you the following benefits. So you get a step bump, yay! Increase your strength, constitution, or wisdom score by 1 to a max of 20. Born of Flame. You have resistance to fire damage. Searing Ignition. When you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace a single attack with a magical burst of flame, even. Flame. Each creature of your choice in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on you. Oh, okay. So you get to choose which creature, and it's a decent radius around you. Okay. Must make a dexterity saving throw. DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus the modifier of the ability increased by his feat. On a failed save, a creature takes fire damage equals to 1d8 plus your proficiency bonus. Okay, so piddly amount of damage. So big burst, piddly amount of damage. But then it has a blinding condition until the start of your next turn. Okay, get blinded though, so that's not bad. Until the start of your next turn though. So it's not helping you too much. I guess it helps you defensively because they'll disadvantage to hit you. It helps your friends hit them. But starting next turn, you won't be able to. Well, and then while they're blind, they'll be seeing by then. So that's unfortunate. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage only. So take even less damage. You can use your Searing Ignition a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, but no more than once per turn. And you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. That's a cute option to have. And fire resistance is always good as well. And you get a step bump out of it. Yeah, it's a pretty solid little feat there, especially if you're going for that Fire Giant theme. It's not bad. But it's probably not something you'd like go out of your way for. It's not like if you weren't already kind of thinking giant theme, maybe Fire Giants, yeah. You probably wouldn't go your way to try and get it. But yeah, it's bad at all. Quite cute. Same options there. Alright. You're never going to regret having resistance to fire, honestly. Fury of the Frost Giant. So 4th level, again, Strike of the Giants, but you need the Frost Strike option. You manifested the Icy Might, Embellic of Frost Giants, granting you the following benefits. You got the increase step bump there of strength, constitution, or wisdom score by 1 to a max of 20. You have resistance to cold damage. Shocking, I know. Frigid Retaliation. Immediately after you can see a creature you can see within 30 feet of you hits you with an attack roll and deals damage, you can use your reaction to retaliate with a conjured blast of ice. The creature must make a constitution saving throw. DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus modifier of the ability increased by his feet. On a failed save, the creature takes cold damage equal to 1d8 plus your proficiency bonus, and its speed is reduced to 0 until the end of your its next turn. Oof. Use reaction number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. And you're going to be used when you finish a long rest. That's quite a good feature. That's quite good because it's your reaction, which, it's nice having reaction options. There's not that many around, especially for a martial character. So it's nice to be, oh, you hit me, eh? Well, I got a surprise for you, friend. Get a little bit of cold damage. I mean, it's not amazing damage, just a little bit of damage, but reduced to 0. So if it was an enemy that was trying to be cheeky, sneak in there, stab and run away type enemy, then you're going to get absolutely wrecked by that. But if it's like a big, hulking monster that's just walked up, waiting on you, there's no planning on moving anyway. Less so. But hey, it's free damage, and just uses reaction, not sacrificing any action or anything here. Just kind of happens. Hey, free damage. Sweet. Cold damage, resistance are not as common as fire, but still decent. Especially if you're playing in, say, a Rite of the Frostmaiden or something. Oh man, it'll be amazing. Yeah, Fury of the Frost Giants. Next we've got Guile of the Cloud Giant. So prerequisite 4th level, Strike of the Giants, Cloud Strike feat. You've manifested the Confounding Magic, Embellic of Cloud Giants, granting the following benefits. Get a step bump of 1 for either strength, constitution, or charisma. Cloudy Escape. When a creature you can see hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to give yourself resistance to the attack's damage, and you then teleport to unoccupied space you can see within 30 feet of yourself. You can use this reaction number of times equal to proficiency bonus and regain XP and uses when you finish a long rest. So we've got a no flat ongoing damage resistance going on here. But what you do get instead is quite a good reaction. Yeah, another great reaction. When a creature you see hits you with an attack roll, you reaction to give yourself half that damage, and you can teleport to an upgrade space. You teleport away from them. So it's quite good, especially yeah, if say you're a sneaky rogue or something like that. You're like, I don't want to be around here anymore. See you later. Though they can kind of already half damage anyways reaction. It's maybe not a rogue, but yeah, get out of dodge, help tank. Maybe soon build a fighter or something. I don't know, or maybe a spellcaster, I guess. Yeah. It's okay. I mean, not having a flat, why not have resistance to thunder or something built in there? Come on, come on. Or cloud giants. Yeah, cute little reaction to have there. Definitely nothing to sneeze at. I wonder how it would work with use of reactions to attacks damage. What if the attack was multiple damage types? Because you do get those sometimes. Do you get multiple resistances then? Maybe. Well. Anyway, guard the cloud giant. Keenness of the stone giant. Prereq, 4th level, strike of the giants, stone strike. You manifest a physical talents embellic of stone giants, granting you the following benefits: increase strength, constitution, or wisdom score by 1. You gain dark vision with a range of 60 feet. If you have dark vision, you're from another source, and range increases by 60 feet. I mean, if you have dark vision, great. But if you did already, more range, sure, I guess. Stone throw. As a bonus action. Okay, this was a bonus action. So a bonus action, you can take a rock and make a magical attack with it. Attack is a ranged spell attack at a range of 60 feet that uses the ability score you increased with this feat as a spellcasting ability. On a hit, the rock deals 1d10 force damage. What is the rock made out of? Rocks? And the target must succeed on a strength saving throw. This equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus the spellcasting ability modifier, or had the prone condition. How? You can use this bonus action a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus and regain all speed uses when you finish a long rest. Whew, what a bonus action. So there's a bonus action, you can just casually hurl rocks at people, dealing a d10 force damage and probably knocking them prone. Ow. And that's not a spell or anything, you just kind of do it. That'd be quite neat on a spellcaster actually. See up your mates. Or even a martial, I guess. Just knocking people prone and then walk up and wailing on them once they're prone. With advantage. Not bad. Yeah. It's quite a funny little feat there. Not bad. Sure, getting some stone giants, why not? We haul rocks. Great. Soul of the Storm Giant. Eric, level 4, Strike of the Giants, Storm Strike feat. You manifest the Tempest Magic Embellic of Storm Giants, granting you the following benefits: increase your Strength, Wisdom, or Charisma score by 1. Maelstrom Aura. As a bonus action, you surround yourself with an aura of magical wind and lightning that extends 10 feet from you in every direction, but not through total cover. The aura lasts until the start of your next turn, or until you are incapacitated. While the aura is active, your resistance to lightning and thunder damage. In addition, attack rolls against you have disadvantage, and whenever another creature starts its turn within the aura, you can force the creature to make a strength saving throw. DC equals 8 plus proficiency bonus plus the modifier of the ability increased by this feat. On a failed save, the creature's speed is halved until the start of its next turn. You can use the bonus action a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and regain all speed uses when you finish a long rest. Definitely a mouthful. But basically, it's a bonus action aura of tanking for a round. Everyone, no, you're just staying near me. You're going to be slowed, maybe, in my aura, and you just managed to hit me, and sure, I've resisted to lightning and thunder damage, I might come up. Yeah. Okay. It's okay, I guess. And finally, Figure of the Hill Giant. 4th level, Strike of the Giants, Hill Strike feat. You have manifested the Resilience Embellic of Hill Giants, apparently. Yeah, Hill Giants are resilient or something. Alright. I think these giants don't get any cool powers. Shush. No. Granting you following benefits. Ability score increases increase your strength, constitution, or wisdom score by 1 to make it 20. Bulwark. When you are subjected to an effect that would move you at least 5 feet or give you the prone condition, you can use your reaction to see yourself. You aren't moved and you don't have the prone condition. Yay! It's not often enemies knock you prone. Normally it's players doing that, but hey, I'm sure. Iron Stomach. Whenever you eat food as part of a short rest and spend 1 or more hit die to regain hit points, you regain additional hit points equal to your constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. Okay. Num num. Sure. So once you eat food, have a snack, always pick your snacks, you can do some bonus healing there. Why not? I think they're definitely like, man, we're building a barrel here. We need somebody. We just came up with like all these other feats with other giants. We need to do something for Hill. They like eating food, right? And sure, they're probably hard to tip over or something. There we go. We're done. We saved it. We got a feat. We did it. Oh well. Marks for trying, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. We got giant feats. That's it. Rune Carver, no upgrade feat for you. I think there was one in the playtest, but clearly it didn't make it through. Only the giant strikes got upgrades. And that's it. That's all the feats. Yeah, there's not many player options in this book. I haven't read the whole thing yet, but it feels like this might be more targeted towards DMs here. Right, if you're really into giant thing adventures, go for this. Otherwise, maybe yeah, borrow it from your DM. There's not that many player options, eh? This is the character creation chapter right now. We've basically covered it all between this and the previous video we did the subclass for the giant. Well, that's it. But we got a bunch of magic items to go through. There's quite a big chapter on magic items, so that'll be the next video. We'll have a look at that. All right. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. We help the channel grow. We're getting up there. Get that growth going. Thanks so much for that. Really good to see. Lovely to see those numbers go up. All right. I'm Brad Thompson. This has been Cutting Words. Catch you next time. Happy gaming and see ya.